Hey, welcome to another video. We are Philly and Keely and this is our van, Martha.
So we've lived in it for almost 2 years, and 5 months ago we headed off from the UK into Spain and ultimately all the way across to Croatia. But now, for the first time ever, we're both in a country that we've never been in.
I don't even think we've seen a picture of Serbia before.
That's right, we're in Serbia. As you seen last week, we had a bit of issues getting in, but thankfully we're here. And in today's video, we're just going to bring you guys in and let you see our first impressions of this country and see whether you think it's somewhere that you would like to go.
Let's get into it.
Yay!
You just headbutted
I
me.
headbutted you, but I just wanted to kiss you. Let's get into it.
So on our way out of Novi Sad towards Belgrade, we managed to stop inside this national park and stay here for the night. And like, it was so quiet last night. And we woke up to blue skies. I can't believe it. Keely, blue skies.
It's actually legit blue.
Okay.
Oh, it's so beautiful.
We'll get the drone up today.
Oh, I'm excited. I was just happy to be in a woodland. Like, I just love the woods so much. So what this guy says, there's even a monument, and you said something else. Oh, a tree canopy. So I'm very excited to go for a wee explore.
Yeah, I'm excited too.
I'm excited. I just need to get my hiking boots on.
Yeah, obviously with it being a national park, there's loads of hikes to do around here. So let's just go and get lost.
I'm so excited for a wee autumnal walk with you.
Look at this hat I picked up. So
Yeah,
it
you
was
look cute.
3 quid. 3 quid. And it's like, it's soft, it's woolly. Man, what else do you want for a hat? Crazy how with the cloud cover, everything looks really dull, obviously, and boring.
Yeah.
As soon as the sun comes out, all the leaves just pop off.
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
And the colours are just like beautiful. Serbia! Serbia!
I approve so far, Sylvia. Yeah, pretty cool.
So I didn't expect it to be this big.
Me neither.
I just thought it was going to be like a little
Rubble, yeah.
monolith. But this is huge. So we hiked a little bit longer and find this tree tower. What do you think it says?
I couldn't even
Let's guess, right?
I couldn't even pretend to pronounce that. It's got a 3 and a 6 in it. Apo, happio, home.
I don't mean try to pronounce it, I mean like guess what it is in English.
I think it's about a church and a watchtower for fires or something.
I'm gonna think it's like about Mother Nature watching over the land or something like that, okay?
Okay, so I think it's about practicalities and you think it's about...
Spirituality. Fire forbidden. It is forbidden to climb the fence. You climb at your own responsibility.
So
I'm
it is a
happy with that.
fire tower. Basically, if you fall, it's your own fault. Okay, good. Absolutely love a tree hut so much. I really like Serbia so far. We looked up last night because I was trying to convince him to go sleep in a tent in the forest, and then he sensibly looked up and we realised, oh, there's bears and wolves in this forest. Well, maybe just stay in the van.
Don't tell people. People are gonna be like, no balls.
Philly's a wimp, but like, this is just so beautiful. I can just totally imagine bears live there. Like when you look out at this in this dense woodland, like you can just envision bears roaming around it.
Do you remember that? What was it? The cartoon, The Adventures of Farthing Wood.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I loved that.
I loved that show.
Me too.
It was always quite traumatic.
Oh, flipping it was, yeah.
It was maybe like introducing kids to
To
death.
death. Yeah, it was. But I
And
loved it.
deforestation.
I just love woodlands. That's the thing. UK does have a lot of good woods, I'll give it that. But whenever woods are grey and mushy, it's not so nice. So we're very grateful we've got beautiful blue sky today.
Yeah.
So we've heard that Novi Sad's prettier than Belgrade, so we're not sure what there is to see in Belgrade itself, but there's a couple of things we want to see just around Belgrade and go climbing. So that's where we're off to today. But first, we need breakfast.
Breakfast and then we'll hit the road.
Yeah. Oh, and let's sit outside and eat it on the little bench and feel in touch with nature.
It's too like mossy and...
I'll just set down a piece
You
of
can
cardboard.
sit outside.
I'm sitting outside. Stop
You can
being a
sit outside,
spoiled
I'll just
sport.
sit inside, it's fine.
No, you won't. I'll be putting it out on the table. Let's go.
We made it back alive.
Where's Martha? Oh yeah, there she is. I'm excited to get some brekkie. I'm gonna make it in here. Try and force Philly to eat it out here. The chalk has sunk reasonably deep into that earth right now. Porta squishy. Yeah, I want to eat here.
One eternity later.
Good morning.
Good morning. Just put my daily moisturiser on. Don't know what accent that was.
Whoa. Yeah, I just thought we'd turn the camera on because, full disclosure, we haven't actually turned the camera on in a day or two now. We're trying to figure out and establish some sort of sustainable work routine.
Yeah, so it's just trying to be sensible about what we actually choose to film and stuff so that we're not left trying to edit loads and loads of content.
Editing 6 hours of footage down to 15 minutes.
Yeah. So even though we've had loads of issues with cities in the past, we're still absolute suckers for them. We love going to climbing gyms, so if there's one in the area, we'll definitely go hit it up. And we love food, so if there's a vegan calf, we're obviously like, well, we gotta go support it, you know? So yeah, in Belgrade, we're pleasantly surprised with Novi Sad and Belgrade. Both have had a good vegan scene, so we're gonna check out a place today, bring you guys along. And also, whenever you park up in like little sections of cities, you kind of get fully immersed in the area. So this place seems really weird, but
It's
interesting.
super weird. It's got like a lot of these little pockets of shopping arcades. And it's weird because the council seem to not really take care of their roads or anything, but the shops must be privately owned because they're all really nice and really nice inside. So it's just this kind of weird juxtaposition between the outside of the shop and the inside of the shop.
Yeah.
But yeah, as Keely said, we've just been parked up in this like industrial estate. And when you park up in cities, yeah, you're immersed in the culture and the community surrounding it. So you find all these kind of hidden gems that you wouldn't otherwise see. Like this little fruit market and veggie market. When I say little, it's quite big. It's like this warehouse full of local produce. Stuff like that's really, really nice to see. So we had a really lovely wild park up in that national park, which was beautiful. But then you've got the other side of it, which is parking up in cities and industrial estates and car parks and stuff, and that's just the reality of it. So I think it's important for us to share everything.
Yeah, we're all about van life realities here. Ugly park ups, struggling to get through borders, not being able to find water, which is what we're living with right now. So bring in on it all, guys.
Fingers crossed we get some water.
But right now, we're going to get breakfast at this yum little vegan spot. Fingers crossed it's open.
Surprise, surprise, Philly and Keely eat food.
And drink coffee. Let's go. Okay, so I got myself a bundle of vegetables.
I got myself a juice.
Honestly, I loved that market so much. It had such good vibes, so much fresh produce. You know, like sometimes you go to markets and the food looks like it's all on the verge of dying. That stuff looked like it was all taken just out of the ground. Strong?
Wow, that is zesty. That's a proper zesty.
Oh,
You can tell it's like pulp.
that is good.
Pulp.
Man, I have to say, Serbia, so far you're ticking all my boxes right now.
I like it because like we're not in a touristy place, so it's not trying to be anything. It's just this local market.
Yeah,
And
it's
that's
just
it.
full of Serbs. And they were laughing at me, not understanding any of the words they said. I was like, money?
Just gonna hand you a wad of
I'm
cash.
just gonna hand you loads of notes and trust that you're gonna take the right ones.
I love that. That was so much fun.
Yeah, I did too. I'm
Yeah,
proper
yeah.
smiling now.
And blue skies makes it so much better as well. Let's hit the road.
Let's go. So, parking was a bit of a nightmare for this place, not gonna lie.
As in all places, like all new places anyway, we don't have a clue how the parking system works. Like people just park anywhere, up on curbs and stuff, but
Yeah.
I feel like knowing our luck, we'll park on the curb and get a fine.
Yeah, exactly. So we drove around for ages, finally found a parking spot. We've no idea if we're meant to pay for it or not. We couldn't see anything about payment. So we just parked there, we'll see what happens.
Let's get some food.
We need food, guys, we're getting proper hungry. Fingers crossed the spot's open.
Are you happy?
I'm so happy, it looks so good.
One thing I've noticed about Serbia, eating out is really cheap. Like to the extent that I don't think we could make the food for the price that we could buy it in a restaurant. So now I found another park up that is closer to the center of town, so we can park there hopefully and then have a little explore. So let's do that.
The Lonely Planet book said Belgrade wasn't pretty to look at, but I'll go ahead and disagree. I think it's actually pretty alright to look at.
You're pretty alright to look at.
Thanks. Cheers, guys. I'm pure vibing this joint.
Oh hey! I'm enjoying Belgrade.
Me too, man.
Have you read in the Lonely Planet book that it was a dive?
Pretty much. In a kind way they said that. But I'll read it.
I have no idea where we're walking through right now. We're just kind of walking through random buildings because Google's telling us to.
I'm enjoying it.
Yeah.
Oh, Philly, this is so beautiful in dusk. City river view.
We're on
Yo.
a covert mission right now.
We've walked around trying to find taps, but there's none near the van, but we know there's one up in the church in this castle, so we're out with our bottles.
Vanlife realities right here.
It is van life realities, but look how gorgeous it is here.
Super misty. Super
Look at all the mist. That's the moon up there.
No way, that's the moon up there.
Like, but usually you can't really see it in camera, but you can fully see that.
Guys, that's the moon up there.
Oh, sheesh.
Where's your thing?
That's just a hole. Okay, so yeah, I don't think that works.
It doesn't work. Pressing things. Is that marble? Wow.
Does this work? What's this?
You putting your finger in those as well?
I thought it-
That's what I
it was a
did.
button.
You fell for it.
Okay,
You
let's
fell for the old tap hole.
keep going.
We've hit the jackpot.
So as you can see, we have a few plastic bottles because Croatia was really hard for us to get water in sometimes, so we've accumulated a few plastic bottles, but we don't want to waste them, so we basically will reuse them until they're dead and then recycle them. but it's pretty good for this instance because we couldn't have carried a big 25-litre jug, so look at this guy. It actually works pretty well that we have a few 5 litres. They're easy for us to carry. So, you know, we do our best, guys. What, was it just me or did he just repeat what I said? Yeah?
Was this me or did she just repeat what I said? So chuffed that places like this exist and that you're allowed to come use them as well. That can be quite difficult at times to find someone, you know. It's funny because something that you take for granted as well. One thing about when you're traveling and when you're on the road is that you have to take any opportunity that you can to fill up. Just do it.
You will never, ever regret filling up your water.
Yeah.
But there's plenty of times where we've been like, we should have just filled up our water. So when we left you yesterday, we were planning to leave this morning, but we're absolute suckers and went back into Belgrade and got some more vegan food and a coffee. Like, we're pretty sure we're not going to be able to eat out the rest of our time in Serbia, so we're just embracing it. But we've had a lovely little date day out.
Yeah, I am actually vibing Belgrade and Serbia in general. It's a bit rough around the edges, but it's got great vibes, great personality, just like you, I suppose.
Excuse me, my edges are smooth. Not.
I'm excited to see more of Serbia.
Yeah, me too. We've got loads of cool places we want to check out, and now we're both like, oh, I don't think 1 week's enough. Like, we both just want to spend even more time here. We're proper loving it. But we'll see how we go, we'll see how our time restriction goes. And thanks for joining us on this one, guys. You'll have to come back for the next one.
We really do appreciate your time.
So on Wednesday's video, we're actually going to do a recap of our time in Croatia, about wild camping and how all of that was. Make sure you come join that if you're interested. And then next Sunday, we'll be back with more of beautiful Serbia.
Sounds good.
See you then.
Bye.
Bye.